Welcome back to the channel. If you love exploring the mysteries of the mind, the soul, and reality itself, make sure you hit subscribe, give this video a like, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. What if your life isn't your first? What if every struggle, every déjà vu, every unexplainable dream is a clue from another lifetime you've already lived? Now imagine someone discovered a way to pull back the curtain. This isn't a sci-fi movie. This was the life's work of one woman, Dolores Cannon. She began as an ordinary housewife in the 1960s, but one night during a hypnosis session, something happened that changed everything. Instead of childhood memories, her client started describing lives from centuries ago. They spoke in languages they had never studied, cities they had never visited, events they couldn't possibly know. At first, Dolores thought it was imagination, but then the patterns appeared. Over and over, different people revealed the same truths. So she went deeper. Dolores created a method called quantum healing hypnosis technique, or QHHT. It pushed people into the deepest trance, the state right before sleep, and in that state, something else began to speak. Not the person, not the conscious mind, but something vast, infinite. Dolores called it the subconscious. Others might call it the higher self. And what it revealed was astonishing. Time, it said, isn't linear. Our past, present, and future all exist at once. Death, it's not the end, it's just a transition. Souls never die. They return again and again, learning, evolving, choosing challenges like chapters in a book. One client described leaving their body after death, floating above, watching their family weep below. Then, traveling through a tunnel of light to meet guides who reviewed their life. Every decision, every mistake, every kindness. The purpose wasn't judgment, it was learning, preparing for the next role they'd play. Another client described the between lives state, a realm of peace where souls gather, choose new bodies, and even agree on relationships and struggles before being born again. Dolores heard this again and again. Your challenges aren't random. You chose them. But some sessions went even further. People didn't just recall earthly lives. They described other planets, other dimensions, other beings, civilizations that sound impossible. Dolores didn't claim these stories as her own. She always said, "I'm just the reporter. I write down what they tell me." And what they told her was extraordinary. One of her most famous discoveries was the 3 waves of volunteers. According to her sessions after World War II, Earth sent out a call. Humanity was on a dangerous path, and souls volunteered to incarnate here to help. The first wave, born in the 40s and 50s, felt alienated, depressed, never comfortable in this world. The second wave, born in the 70s and 80s, carried powerful energy, influencing others just by being here. The third wave, today's children, came wired differently. Sensitive, intuitive, sometimes labeled as different. Dolores believed they're here to build a new Earth. If you've ever felt like you don't belong here, maybe this is why. But Dolores' sessions revealed more than cosmic missions. They uncovered healing. A woman came to her with chronic pain. Under trance, her higher self explained it was the result of unresolved trauma from a past life. The moment the trauma was acknowledged, the pain disappeared. Another client with lifelong allergies was told by the higher self, "You don't need this anymore," and the symptoms vanished. Dolores called it quantum healing, proof that the mind can rewrite the body. Of course, not everyone believed. Scientists called it pseudoscience. Doctors warned against replacing treatment with hypnosis. And yes, hypnosis can sometimes create false memories, but Dolores didn't ask people to believe blindly. She presented the sessions as they came, word for word, and the patterns across thousands of cases were impossible to ignore. Her work revealed another shocking truth: parallel lives, not just past or future, but simultaneous. One client described living as a farmer in the 1800s, while also existing in a futuristic city on another planet. The higher self explained, Time isn't a straight line. It's more like a web. Souls can experience many lives at once. And then there were the beings. Clients described encounters with extraterrestrials, not as invaders, but as teachers. Some spoke of coming from advanced star systems, volunteering to incarnate here to assist humanity's awakening. To skeptics, it's wild imagination. To Dolores, it was consistent evidence of a much bigger story. All of this led to her central message. You are not a victim. You are not powerless. You chose this life. The struggles, the pain, the people around you, they're part of a plan your soul designed to grow. Dolores Cannon passed away in 2014, but her books and lectures live on. For some, they're dangerous fantasies. For others, they're the hidden map to reality itself. So let me ask you, what if she was right? What if the heartbreaks you've suffered aren't punishment but preparation? What if your greatest struggles are the very things your soul signed up to overcome? And what if every strange dream, every déjà vu, every flicker of "I've been here before" is your higher self whispering, "Wake up, remember who you are"? Because maybe the cheat code to reality isn't outside you, it's been inside you all along. If this story opened your mind, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more deep dives into hidden knowledge, and share it with someone who's searching for answers. Your support helps keep these stories alive.